Hey guys, welcome back to another Parts Factory Australia installation tutorial video. Guys, I'm back out on the farm. I'm working on this D40 Nissan Navara. I'm going to be swapping the interior door handle. They are made from Nissan out of extremely low quality plastic. So as you can imagine, people, tradies jumping out of their utes are snapping these door handles off. They're a bit complicated to change. Some handles, interior handles are easy, some are harder than others. This one, the door card does have to come off. Not too bad though. The only problem is a lot of it's very brittle and just a very poor design. So I'll run you through how to do it properly without breaking anything else in the pathway to fixing the door handle to save yourself some money. But I'm expecting it's going to take about 10 minutes, guys. If you do need these, we do have them available here at Parts Factory. So you can just click on the title of the video. The description will pop down. The link will be in the thing. Order it. I think they're like 38 bucks, free express post anywhere in Australia. So get it in your hand and use this video, fit it yourself, save yourself some money. And if you get it all done and it all works out, guys, make sure to give us a thumbs up. And if you can, sub to the channel. I don't need to tell you twice why that helps us out. Alrighty guys, let's jump into it. Alrighty guys, in order to get these door handles off, you do have to pull this door card off, unfortunately. So the way to do that is basically you pop this trim off here, you pop this trim off, and then this trim on the inside of the door. Then you chuck a flathead screwdriver underneath the door cart, pop it off like so, and yeah, this whole thing's gonna lift up. Unplug this single switch. I'll show you how to get it all done nice and easy. But yeah, after all, we're gonna be going for that, and it is all behind this little trim piece here. So. All right, so I am gonna start with this trim piece because I just wanna double check we do have to take this door cart off. So you can jam your screwdriver in behind this trim, popping it off this direction. They are just basically little pressure clips. So you pop it off like so. Same thing here. You just put the screwdriver behind the plastic, popping it forward, and it'll all just pop out all at the same time, basically. They're quite like flexible, so don't be afraid to give it a good pry because it will come out. There are some plastics that you do have to be a bit more careful than others, but these D40s are quite flexible plastic. This definitely has to come out though to get this job done. So yeah, so what I did is I went in from that side and popped it out that way, and she's come out nice and easy. Yeah, so just by looking at this, we can confirm this whole door card is going to have to come off. So the next step is just pop this single switch out, rotate it around, use your flathead screwdriver to depress that button and pop that single switch. Now you've exposed a little or it's a 10 mil or a Phillips head screw, but the last step is just to pop this little trim piece up here. You can just use a flathead and basically just pop it up in the air. If it's never been off before, it won't be the easiest thing to get off because it is, after all, just pressure clips. But you see that once I got the front off, then the rest just popped up. So put that somewhere safe. Obviously it's going to be going back on. Then you grab your little 10 mil and you've got 4 10 mil screws to undo. Sorry, 3 rather, 10 mils. 1, 2, 3. Again, putting them somewhere safe because we are going to be reusing all this stuff. Now, once you've got all that done, it's now time to get this door card off. You use a flathead screwdriver, bring it up underneath, and you can just give it a pop. Once you've got it popped, you can let go of your screwdriver and pop it yourself. Once you've got it completely released like that, then you can just lift it up into the air, watching your eyes. There's going to be debris flying around, and you can pop that whole door card off. Move it out of your way. Now you've exposed your door handle. Great part is we've done the hardest part, guys. The rest is extremely easy. Take that little screw out, pop that off, push the door handle back, double confirm you've got all the 10 mil screws. Yes, I have. So what I now do is I use this screwdriver and I just give it a nice tap backwards in that direction, and it will pop out. Now flip it around, push this plastic piece out, rotate, and that little ball will pop out of this plastic unit. Now guys, as you can see, this one's still in good condition, but odds are yours has snapped somewhere here, etc, etc. So obviously you just replace the whole part. Let's pretend this is the new one. You pulled it out of the Parts Factory wrapping, you got it in your hand. Now it's obviously time to put it back in. So this little ball bearing just lines up at the back of that door handle, slides up into the spot, nice and easy. So what I'm going to do is just put my head in the way for just a brief second. You tuck it in and then rotate it around and whoop. So once again, I'll try again, tucking it in, rotating it around, sliding it into that hole. You should hear like a click. It really wants to get up and click into the spot, and then you rotate it back, sliding it forward the opposite way to what we slid it before. Sometimes they do require a little hit. If it doesn't go straight in, you can always just give that little plastic tab a little pry up just to ease it in a bit easier, if you know what I mean. Little pry, even a twist, and that way when you come back along and you give it a nice hit, it goes in a bit easier than it was going to. Now it is the shortest screw. You can tuck it in like this, nice and tight, guys. As you can see now, obviously you guys have got your nice functioning door handle. Now, same thing again. Bringing this in, tucking it over the metal ridge, placing it down. Now at this point you do want to pull this wire up, because if it's stuck down there and you put all this back together, screwing it all in and then realize, damn, I can't reach the plug, that's not going to be good. So get that done first. Then, as you can imagine, rest of the screws go back in. Super easy moving forward. All three of these screws are roughly the exact same size. So don't be afraid just to put them back in, like so. Like so. Then you grab this piece, tuck that in there. You can just give it a nice hit. This bottom one seems to not have gone in correctly, so I'm just going to have another look. I'm just going to pull it off for a second. Let's work out what's going on. Yes, so it wants to go, yeah, no, that's right. It wants to just simply go in at the same time though, I think. I think it's all about the timing. Yep, that's it there. Now, again, you've got these plastic trims. They're just like aesthetic pieces, popping it into place. And the same thing with this one, popping that into place. You can clip it in and you should actually be able to hear an audible click. Make sure your door handle is working properly. Obviously, you guys haven't had one for a while, so you'll be happy to see that it's all done nice and easy, just like that. Alrighty guys, I hope everything has gone nice and smoothly throwing your new door handle in. As you can see, super easy job. I want you to imagine paying a mechanic an hour's labor and allowing him to buy the product for you, doubling the price, charging you, and then charging you to do a 5-minute job. Absolutely mental, guys. You can see why I'm so passionate about this at Parts Factory, guys. You can do these jobs yourself. If I'm doing a video for it, I'm a believer you can do it yourself, guys. So that's probably why I'm in front of you right now. Alrighty, guys. Don't forget, if you can, thumbs up, sub to the channel. It's a great one to have in your toolkit for next time. If you are going to continue doing DIY repairs, makes sense to remember who we are, and that way I can also hook you up with cheap parts in the future. Alrighty, guys. My name's Lucas. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.